Hey everybody, welcome back to Lunchtime with Ace Silvang. I am Ace Silvang and I am late. Let's jump right back into Dragon Age Inquisition. Oh man. I was up late last night. I have no excuses. I was on YouTube. It's not an excuse, it's not a reason, it just is. So I'm gonna get as much as I possibly can done.
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Ah, Maker, the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner and then... I can't recall who took them.
Hello, Inquisitor.
Cold.
To help with these, whatever they are. Honored, Inquisitor. Got seized world. Did my part on the walls. Now I'm on this strange collection you've brought us. Don't know what it's worth to the fight exactly, but it's good workmanship.
What are these tiles?
Any ideas about the origins of these reliefs?
To Vinter, early. It's in the tool marks, the grain. That's hard dust mined from the 100 Pillars, if I know anything. Oh, I suppose the scene is probably full of Tevinter robes, too.
The 100 Pillars?
Damnedest things. Massive spires that aren't stone. It's like a mortar. Don't know more than that.
That's weird. What's your experience?
Where did you learn your skills?
Orzammar. Carved a few statues in my day. But before you ask, yes, I chose to leave.
Okay.
I carved a paragon who turned out to be a sodding madwoman. Couldn't stand looking at it. The memory of a dwarf, right?
Wait, you carved Branka? How did you know she was a mad woman?
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Tell you what, you finish one, and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Nice.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
Cool, so he's gonna do that with these, tiles? Varric! You okay, Varric? I didn't get to talk to you last time. Jeez, calm down.
Cassandra's calmed down. I think you can take your hand off your crossbow.
Define calm down for me in terms of who or what she's punching right now. I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
This one is important. You knew about Corypheus.
You could have told us about Corypheus sooner.
I found out he was involved at exactly the same time you did. Until he showed up at Haven, I thought he was dead. Nothing we saw at the summit made me think he'd been there. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Whoa! Where you going?
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
What is he?
You said he was a Darkspawn, or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry Tale.
Beat him before.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
Maybe. How'd you find the
How
prison?
did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carter clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carter to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
Hope you're wrong.
Let's hope Corypheus just turns out to be really good at playing dead.
That makes two of us. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
Get confused.
Brutally murdered is not really the same as unleashed upon the world, Varric.
In this case, it might be. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
That's what I like. Because I did Legacy, Varric gets a whole lot more depth in Inquisition, it seems. Wow, another one.
Battling the demons of paperwork. That's a fight nobody walks away from clean.
You have no idea the number of times I've almost been killed by bills of lading. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I'm just like you.
I'm a person like any other. You don't have to treat me differently.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm overthinking things. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
Why would I ask what am I to them whenever he just said what I am to them? What are you?
What am I to you then?
None of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Please don't sing.
Please don't tell me you're going to burst into song now.
Don't worry, I'm not that cruel. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Yeah! Varric's favorite game. Where am I? Oh, there I am.
What can I do for you?
Holy cow, that was 3 conversations.
What can you tell me about this Corypheus?
I'm not exactly an expert, but ask away and I'll answer what I can.
What
He
is
looks
he?
like some sort of blighted creature, but he speaks. What is he exactly?
The wardens who imprisoned him thought he was just a darkspawn. But you heard him ranting. He claims he's a magister. One who assaulted the Golden City, what, more than 1,000 years ago? It seems crazy, but if he's telling the truth, he's one of the people who caused the blights.
I just had an idea and a thought. The Corypheus was killed, but then he's alive. The archdemons are dragons, but when they're killed, their soul goes into another darkspawn. So, what if what causes the blights and why the darkspawn all seek out the archdemons in the first place, or rather the old gods in the first place, is to take over them, to switch their souls into the dragon. Huh? I don't know. I can't tell.
How did you first encounter him?
A few years back, I was dealing with some trouble from a Carter clan that went rogue. They were sending assassins after the Hawk family. We tracked them to a rune in the Vimarks. It turned out to be a trap. Once you went far enough into the rune, there was a magic barrier that kept you from going back. The whole thing was a prison the Grey Wardens were using to hold what they thought was a powerful Darkspawn.
And they
I've
couldn't
never
kill
heard
him?
of wardens locking up Darkspawn. Why wouldn't they just kill him and be done with it?
I don't think they could. From what we saw in there, Corypheus can control Wardens somehow. They couldn't attack him. The Wardens locked him up because there was nothing else they could do.
That makes sense. He could control Darkspawn and they're infected with the taint.
You and Hawk both said before he was supposed to be dead.
He was dead. We killed him. The only way for us to escape the prison Corypheus was trapped in was to go through him. We weren't going to just leave the door to his prison open behind us and hope he was dead. We made sure.
All right. I think that's enough about Corypheus.
No problem.
Well, I'm not done yet.
Looking for someone to talk your ear off? I think I can oblige.
Yes. Question with Hawk.
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Never mind.
Carry on.
Was there anything else I could talk to him about?
Talk your ear off? I think I can oblige.
Inquisition.
If there's anybody out there who hasn't joined the Did you want to take over for Eldon? I think we might be able to conquer it just by looking east.
Good to know.
Back to work.
Okay, I think it's done. Let me... Things have changed a little bit. I got a few more doors I can go to. Like this one. Wow. They fixed this place up fast.
Fertile ground even here. This hold has everything.
Plant. Fruit. Embryo.
Inquisitor, you have finally come into your own. The Maker has put you on a difficult path.
I'm trying to find who I need to
I
talk to about the garden.
I remember our talk out there before we found Skyhold. It wasn't just the Maker who put me on this path, was it?
What?
The
Who's that?
Inquisitor could never have
Jeez.
been Cassandra,
Scared me.
Diana, or me for that matter. We are too political, too tied to the Chantry and all its failings. But I did not make you stand against Corypheus. I did not make you risk death to save the people of Haven. Only you could be the Inquisitor. I only pray the power of the Inquisition is enough.
We'll have to be.
If the power of the Inquisition isn't enough, we're all in a great deal of trouble.
It may seem overwhelming now, but you have already done more than most could have. The Maker has chosen you to deliver us from Corypheus. You have the faith and support of everyone here. Never forget that.
Thank you.
Now, was there anything else?
Was there? This.
Can you tell me anything about Corypheus?
I know nothing of the man personally, but the Chant of Light speaks of what he claims to be. No matter their power, their triumphs, the mage lords of Tevinter were men and doomed to die. Then a voice whispered within their hearts, "Shall you surrender your power to time like the beasts of the fields? You are the lords of the earth. Go forth to claim the empty throne of heaven and be gods."
Well, that makes some sense. He does say he did say something about being lied to.
That was one of the old gods speaking in their dreams?
Yes, Dumat, as I understand it. In secret, they worked magic upon magic. All their power and all their vanity they turned against the veil.
Dude, I just had a thought. What if the Dumont they heard in their dreams was actually Fenris Deer? Fenris Deer? the Dreadwolf in Elven Old Gods. He was a trickster. He lied to everybody, every one of the Elven Old Gods. Why wouldn't he also lie to the Tevinter? And trick them into the Fade?
That sounds like what happened with the breach.
Very similar, Inquisitor. Above them, a river of light. Before them, the throne of heaven waiting. Beneath their feet, the footprints of the Maker. And all around them echoed a vast silence. But when they took a single step toward the empty throne, a great voice cried out, shaking the very foundations of heaven and earth.
Corypheus disagrees with
Said
that.
he found only chaos and corruption.
The chant of light says that it was beautiful until the Maker himself spoke. And so is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world.
Again, that sounds different.
Corypheus seemed so certain that he heard nothing. He described it as dead whispers.
Bitterness, perhaps? He paid a high price for his crime. Violently were they cast down, for no mortal may walk bodily in the realm of dreams, bearing the mark of their crime.
Walking bodily in the realm of dreams is exactly what Corypheus said he did. But the mark, could it be related to the mark I bear?
I cannot say. Perhaps Andraste saw clearly and we misinterpreted her words. It was always taught that the mark they bore was the shape of Darkspawn. Bodies so maimed and distorted that none should see them and know them for men. That is all I know of your adversary, Inquisitor.
Matches, but
Some
not
of the chant of
perfectly.
light describes what we've seen and what Corypheus said, but not all of it.
The chant of light is the work of mankind. We of all people must accept that mankind is fallible. Listeners may have misheard one of Andraste's songs. Just one word sung incorrectly could change everything.
Fair point.
Many verses were stricken or changed for foolish political reasons, like the Canticle of Chartan. Still, I would trust these words over any spoken by Corypheus. I hope they help you.
I think we read the Canticle of Chartan in one of the previous games. This is where you got to. I can't talk to you anymore. Read. Construction report, scaffolding. Third fall in as many days. We need more sandbags. It's almost impossible to drive an anchor between these blocks. The place is built to last, but that makes it a fight to build it up. Baronal Roofer. Approved. The Inquisition needs its people on good legs. Sir Morris Quartermaster. Apparently you can only plant... I have found no rare seeds. You can only plant... I'd rather grow embryo anyway. Since it doesn't look like I'm growing it to harvest, just to look at. Letter to an Inquisition agent. My darling Wilbur, I'm so proud of you. We hear so much about the Inquisition in the village. It makes me happy to know you are doing your part. I'm sorry about what happened to Haven. I will light a candle in the chantry for the fallen. Please take care of yourself. I know what you're like. When things get busy and the fate of the world hangs in the balance, you must take care of yourself before you can help save the world. You know. Don't forget to eat. You're still in the mountains. It must be cold and wet. Why couldn't it be a fort in the hinterlands? Then you'd be closer to home. Well, dress warmly. Shall I send you a blanket? It's a worrisome mother. Anyway, you should write more often. I don't understand why you can't tell me what you're doing. You shouldn't keep secrets from your mother. Love always, Mother. P.S. What do you mean I have to address the letters to Rector? Is that what they call you there? Why? Your name is Wilbur Quigley. It's a good name. Wilbur was your uncle's name. He fought in the Battle of River Dane. We are all so proud of him. Are you ashamed of your given name? Why are you ashamed, Wilbur? Wilbur Quigley. Why does that sound familiar? I met him? Where am I going? Why can't I go that way? Ah, door. Silver. Ah! The immovable candles. Bride of the Maker. Maker, though I am but one, I have called in your name, and those who come to serve will know your glory. I remembered for them. They will see what can be gained, and though we are few against the wind, we are yours. Canticle of Trials, 5-1. Skiddly bow. I can't get over there. Wait, maybe up here. Also, now that everything's built up, maybe I can fast travel. That's not taking me the right direction. Woo. Nothing. This place is massive. I'm still wondering if I'm gonna find anything new. Why can't I keep going up? What's up here? Anything? No. No, nothing. There's nothing up here but a view. I can't jump. It won't let me. Okay. Ah! 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 Things have greatly changed since I was last here. That's a guard, okay. So what I'm going to do... the armory. I can't talk to any of these guys. Because my forge is under the Undercroft. New news? No, it's the same news. Alright, let me keep looking. Hey, look, the gate's open now.
It's you. Your worship. I'm serving now. In a different way.
Who are you? Did I meet... That sounds familiar. Did I meet you? Construction board, mixed elements. I'll match best I can. There are 2 substructures here. Skyhole was built in stages. Or rebuilt. Is this where we want to invest? If it's fallen before, how can we be sure it won't fall again? Jane, foundation repair. 2 words, the Inquisitor. 2 words, the Inquisitor. Invest and commit. We are as strong as the will of the weakest of us. Cassandra Pentagast. Don't use me as your reason.
Glad I'm working with you. I'm not one of them.
What? Assassins? Templars? Mages? Magisters?
No, one of them.
Sisters? Nobles? Merchants? Commission men?
Elves, you twit.
Is that
Hey!
human?
I am elf. Dick.
Lady Inquisitor, Bonnie Sims at your service. I trust
Who?
good secret was not too coarse. Now that you've come to some good fortune, you deserve an upgrade. As master
man,
of
poor
the
Zagreus.
tradesman, I stand ready to supply your every need.
At least he lived. What was the point of saving him if he's just going to disappear
How are you
anyway?
doing? Good business?
Building?
I guess he
Always
lived.
building.
Maybe
Thanks
that's
to
it.
Who or what are the tradesmen?
A following of sympathetic and profit-minded individuals who promote local craftsmen and fair importers. A guild of sorts.
Although that
Hmm.
implies counter-affiliations we are not interested in crossing. Our purpose in the Inquisition is legitimate and honorable. You will have what you need at honest prices.
Where is Segret?
Segret survived Haven. Where is he?
About? Doing good work for you and yours? But this position is now more desirable. It was time arrangements were made. I shall make every effort to prove that this is an upgrade.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
What you
How?
need, and more. It takes great coordination to make a remote location seem central. While there is no doubt the boutiques of Valroyo display the grandest of the grand, they do not travel. At least, not yet.
Are they going to? Is that what you're
Why are
implying?
you a mere merchant if you're the master of this group?
I wish to avoid the suggestion that I am a posturing commander atop a structure of malcontents. It is better to remain active, hands-on. Do you not agree, Inquisitor?
That's fair. I can respect that.
We'll speak another time.
Of course, Lady Inquisitor.
Never ask someone to do what you are not willing to do yourself. Rule number 1 for being a leader. She gave me more recipes. I got more recipes. More recipes.
Inquisition?
Sorry, I didn't notice I was saying anything. How's the
Are
family?
your wife and daughter doing well?
Elena's minding the farms. Sienna's still running her full races. Wouldn't be fair to drag them up here. I miss them. But someone has to save the world.
Yeah, it's the spirit.
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Surprisingly well. Not many could feed these people, let alone their mounts. Makes me wonder what you're capable of.
Anything. Any
Heard
news?
anything worth noting?
Too busy to hear things. And that's how I like it.
Farewell.
Make her be with you.
I'll keep checking with him, because if he does hear something, it's not going to be good.
This is just
Interesting.
something to keep their hands busy. I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
I'm glad.
I'm pleased that you feel that way.
Makes me sound like a Chantry sister, doesn't it? Some giddy new initiate. But so be it. I suppose you've earned my loyalty and girlish enthusiasm. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
Let me think. Hold on. You are who you choose to follow. I guess you choose to follow them, so you end up becoming like them. It's kind of like you are what you eat. Makes sense.
There's wisdom in that.
It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney.
Oh.
He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I ever thanked him.
Oh, dang. That's sad. I'm sure you get the chance, maybe.
What is this grand tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches. It's a spectacle.
I heard something of it.
Dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
A generous act.
That was generous of him.
He said I stood to gain everything, while he'd lose nothing. When it was over, he offered to mentor me, to teach me to become a chevalier like him. young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him. I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
Not necessarily better.
Different doesn't always mean better.
In this case, I think it would have been better. But I'm older, hopefully wiser. And I think I've chosen the right person to walk with.
Thanks, man. You're cool. I like you. I'm waiting to find out what your dark secret is that makes me go, hey. Everyone's got one. I already knew Coles. He's a spirit who mercy killed everybody until he was taught that that's the wrong thing to do. Note from the sky. That's how you meet him. Note from the Skyhold Kitchens again. If I ever find out who put the turnips in the fireplace, I will personally feed them into the meat grinder. Head cook. Donation.
First, a full wheel of Antivan smoked cheese, and now 3 royals worth of crushed mint. They were right here. I remember seeing someone take them. I can't recall their face.
Yeah. He's hungry. Cole, stop taking all the food. Yet another note from the kitchens. How many times do I have to say this? It falls on the floor. It's still good to eat. Head cook donation. It is. I mean, you're technically right. It just needs to be cooked, but still. Once again, another note from the Skyland Kitchens. Once again, please keep the elf out of the kitchen. Hey! And check the sugar daily to make sure it is still sugar and not salt. Head cook donation. Beneath this is written, try keeping this out. Followed by an arrow pointing toward a crude drawing of a phallus. Oh, that elf. Okay, yes, keep her out. Don't let Sarah in the kitchen.
There's no end of it. I can store an army.
Yeah, you could. What is this big room? Wait, are these my frescoes? Are they? That's a Paragon statue. Why do I have a statue of Paragon in here? What is this room? Wait, I thought there was a door. Is there a door? Is there a door out of this room? Aha, found it. Next to the other Paragon statue. 2 doors. Oh, I made it back here. Read. Construction report, request to fight. Workers finishing the banner replacements are requesting more important tasks. Several wish to train with swords so they can fight more directly, serving the Inquisition. They travel to join the war, not dress up a keep. Can't say I disagree. Foreman Sheriff. Our enemy cut a hole in the sky seen everywhere. We look upon it from below, but it need not humble us. We may fight because we are many. We are many because the Inquisitor inspires. The Inquisitor inspires because of her growing legend. Part of this legend is what the masses find on arrival. That is the job of your workers, not vanity, but veneration. Not impulse, but elevation. Their skill, as workers, is greater threat to the enemy than their numbers in half-trained soldiers. Lady Montpellier. You know what? It was a little gruff, but it's also well said. Sometimes you gotta speak gruffly, brusquely, even if people disagree. Can I get down there? Do I want to get down there? I probably don't. Let's try. It won't let me. Okay. It sends me to my quarters as a load screen first.
Spared no expense.
And then it gives me a quarters that I have to climb. Recipe: Skyhold Garden, Courtyard Upgrade, Main Watchtower. Quarries? I need to find quarries. Austere, purity, vivacity. Let's see. Simple, eternal, beige. Well, it is beige. Be above reproach in both manner and dress in this classic style, patterned white. Guard yourself in the rich blues of the masked empire, while keeping your ensemble simple and sleek. Well, it is blue. Formal wear. That was cool. A better light. What is this, yellow? I think it's yellow. And the midnight. Ah, that looks cool. I like that. Outerwear. Night's Watch. Ooh. That's cool. I like that. Armor. And that's awesome. What is this? Golden scale accented with green, protected, secured, but never discreet. Who needs casual? We're at war. I need armor. Wow. That is far down. Well, that's my bed. I can customize it, but I don't know what purpose it serves. It looks like it's just a bed, and I can't even interact with it. Over here, nothing. Down. That's it. Down. Dang it, go down. There. Slide all the way down. Alright, not bad. You imagine walking up all those stairs every day just to get back to your room. My goodness. You gotta have gams of steel.
Better and better. What can't we do in a place like this?
That's some unbridled optimism right there. I like that gumption.
Forge like this, who needs the view?
No. Aha! Style customization. That is loud. Okay, I need to find more customizations. Man, that is a loud waterfall. Okay, I still need to figure out how to get those exotic gems. Because I think that's the last of the Hinterlands requisitions. Yes. So, decorative gems. Should I judge this person? I don't know what I'm doing. So maybe not. Someone being held in Skyhold awaits judgment. A greener garden. Upgrade Skyhold's garden. How? Where? So I go here for judgment. Here is... Oh, that was the war room one I was looking at. Okay. Cullen. Why is Cullen over there? And why does he have an exclamation mark over his head? It implies a quest is completed and I haven't done anything. Black Walls over there. Sarah. Iron Bowl. Cassandra. A garden. That's my special shipments. Oh, another read. Construction report. Death on the wall. One of our finishers, Garen, fell from the scaffold and landed on a paving stone. He had breath for an hour, but his eyes were still. He died, and the Chantry sisters wrapped him. What should we do? Foreman Sheris. Have them commit his body with those we have lost since Haven. I will record his sacrifice for the Inquisition. Move his fellow workers to another site, and allow time off with pay if they request. Ensure that all workers do their jobs safely. We are in a war, not a race. Rushing does no good if we harm ourselves. We are all the Inquisition. Lady Montelier. Who is Lady Montelier? Which one's Lady Montelier? Is that Justinia? I mean, Justinia. Is that just... Wait, no. Dang, what's her name again? Juliana? That's not her name. Josephine. It was a J name. Vivian's out here somewhere. I think. Is she above me? I see. She's invisible. Okay, she's upstairs. Whoa! You guys really did a number on this place. Is that what I found? Incredible! That actually looks really cool. Good job on the artists. That is awesome. Let's go find more. Wait, where's the stairs? Wanna go this way? Apparently I'm not high enough. I gotta go higher. I need to get my special stock. I'm not high enough. Dorian. Hold on. Dorian. Dorian! There we go.
Questions.
Never mind.
I should go.
Apparently you're done talking. Alright. Book! The Veil. I deter this notion that the veil is some manner of invisible curtain that separates the world of the living from the world of the spirits. Whether it be called the Fade or the Beyond is a matter of racial politics. I refuse to indulge it at the moment. There is no this side and that side when it comes to the veil. One cannot think of it as a physical thing or a barrier or even a shimmering wall of holy light. Thank you very much for that image, your perfection. Think of the veil instead as opening one's eyes. Before you opened them, you saw our world as you see it now. static, solid, unchanging. Now that they are open, you see our world as the spirits see it, chaotic, ever-changing, a realm where the imagined and the remembered have as much substance as that which is real. More, in fact. A spirit sees everything as defined by will and memory. And this is why they are so very lost when they cross the veil. In our world, imagination has no substance. Objects exist independently of how we remember them, or what emotions we associate with them. Mages alone possess the power to change the world with their minds, and perhaps this forms the nature of a demon's attraction to them. Who can say? Regardless, the act of passing through the veil is much more about changing one's perceptions than a physical transition. The veil is an idea. It is the act of transition itself, and it is only the fact that both living beings and spirits find the transition difficult that gives the veil any credence as a physical barrier at all. From a dissertation of the Fade as a physical manifestation by Marino, Senior Enchanter of the Minrathous Circle of Magi, 655 of the Steel Age. Nothing. Okay. How do I get to Vivian? Vivian. Vivian. Door. Aha! You are hard to find. Nope. Construction report, surfacing, paint, plaster, tile, plaster, stone. Previous arguments I've redressed over and over. Most are solid. Some I would strip down to the stone. The strength of this place is the foundation. Are we here for the long term, or is the Inquisition temporary? Ansel, masonry. Do it right. The Inquisition is only temporary if we fail, and we're not failing the Inquisitor. Sir Morris, quartermaster. Okay.
What is it?
Never mind. Okay. I'm off to the hinterlands, because I still have not found the last of these things, and the most people occur over here. Yes. So, I don't get much advice on finding those gems. Apparently it's just enter and re-enter, and eventually you'll find something. Cool shield, Blackwall. Okay, there's usually someone right out here. Or not. Or there's nobody. Come on, spawn enemies. Hi, Fox. Nothing. I just want... the decorative gems. How did I level everyone up? Oh, I didn't fight anyone last time. Okay, I fought some bears. Was that enough to level everyone? Apparently so. Okay, line in the sand. Here you go. You are now impassable. You, which of these do I want? Mana recovery. Use stray magic around weakened enemies to increase the power and status effects on them. Duration bonus versus weakened enemies is 25%. I will go for this one because it's mana regeneration. Wait. Based on the damage deal with. Oh. But how do you weaken them? Weakened. Weakened. This doesn't weaken. This doesn't weaken. Doesn't weaken. Weaken? None of these weaken. Maybe it's just talking about lower health. Yes. Right, I remember. I forgot about that. Critical hit chance goes up. That's pretty good. Because you need critical hit chance for his abilities. I'm going to give him that. Okay, character. Let me look at Solus. Not Solus. Cole. He should have some of the highest crit chance in the... 12%? Something that doesn't seem right. I feel like it should be higher. I feel like it should be a little higher. That's a bear over there. Wrong button. That's the... Oh, that's the keep. That was a farther fall than I thought it was. Spindleweed. So... I'm not finding enemies. More specifically, I'm not finding human enemies. I need bandits, I need thugs. Oh, that's a ladder. Okay, I saw a red dot on my minimap this way. And now I don't. So I don't know where he went. That's Onyx. This is redonkulous. Where are the enemies? Okay. Best location. I can just keep going by the Dwarfson's Pass camp. There's a guaranteed 3 enemy spawns up there.
Nothing to report, sir.
So this guy said, yeah, it's up here? Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, I think I know what he's talking about. I think I know the one he's talking about. It's on the way to the house over this way. And I need enemies. You're welcome. Really? I mean, I know that there's going to be no Templars or apostates, but no bandits? I could not have cleared out literally everything. $10 from the Dorson's Pass camp. South? Wow, nothing. Might as well get some crystal grace. Maybe I'll get some seeds from my garden. Well, they didn't spawn there. What do I do if I've already progressed past Templars and Mages being there? I mean, no joke. No enemies are spawning. Wait. Oh, thank goodness, enemies. Oh my gosh, Red Templars. What's with the large cage, though? That's weird.
I couldn't save them. Now all they want is to make everyone hurt like they do.
Oh, poor Cole. This is red lyrium. They're mining red lyrium? You guys done fighting? Oh. Sadly, the Templars did not drop what I needed them to drop. Wow, why are there no... I'm amazed I found the enemies I did. What is up with this? Maybe just fast traveling spawns them, or do I have to leave and come back every time? was that?
Safe travels, sir.
Thank you. You as well.
Haven. A darkspawn monster, an archdemon, the whole town destroyed.
That convinced you to put your blade away?
Actually, Rue, I'm going to join the Inquisition.
Ah. Welcome aboard. Be careful. Oh. They're not here anymore. So much for always spawning the same place.
It was a game, but more than a game. It meant he would get a family.
Competition brings passion, Cole. And passion lets people attach import to trivial things.
Why didn't they help at the end?
People wish to accomplish the truly great things on their own.
They didn't give the boy what he wanted.
They did. The boy got a family.
They gave him a new one. He wanted his old one. I would have done it better.
The wise must sometimes give people what they need, not what they want.
The two of you make no sense sometimes.
That is a matter of perspective.
Okay, it's a unique one to just these three. I wonder how many unique triple conversations are there. There's gotta be a secret. What? No one said that! If this is true, I've wasted all my time for nothing. Someone said you can get them from a vendor in Valhalla. So I'm going to try.
Now open in Valrio, the wares of my kin imported from as far as the Hunter Horns. We haven't sold here in a long time, but with the Inquisition, there's money to be made.
Oh. One, two, three. There's one over here. Quick, hop. Okay.
There, but I've seen better.
Ah! Oh. The guy just collapsed on the ground. Ah, here it is. If anyone would sell them, be this guy who sells useless things, but he doesn't. I hate this. I hate when games do this. And the Dragon Age games do this. This is my biggest qualm with the games. I'm apparently, unless I luck out with these merchants up here, it looks like it's done the same thing here that it did in Dragon Age 2. What they did in that game, and they're doing here, in short, what they did was they made it so that you can get blocked completely. Just freaking stupid. Examine Royal Rest of Orlais. Here a plaque reads, "Here at the heart of the bazaar, we offer the finest artisanal pieces of the boudoir. Both shop and museum are merchandise and modeled." Okay, cool. It's a bed. Three Little Empresses. Silly bunks in the style of the Three Little Empresses. The triplets who were not triplets. Humble in their youths, but a symbol of something more sinister. It was rumored that Empress Maurice, 619 to 643 Steel Age, had given birth to one child, but adopted two lookalikes to protect the lineage from assassination. Wise in a way, but it presented other problems. If we're to believe the outcome of the popular children's skipping rhyme that we associate with time, Three Little Empresses, which of them is true? A simple glass of almond tea, and now there's only two. Two Little Empresses, which will be undone? A dagger from beneath a cloak, and now there's only one. One little Empress child reaping what was sown. Only she knows what she was, and now she's on the throne. Excerpted and torn from a disposable walking tour of the capital by Philium. Aboard! I'm so mad. Let's make a rare drop that's only able to drop. No, not this way. As long as they haven't progressed through the main campaign. But then make it so that they're encouraged to progress through the main campaign. Otherwise, nothing else happens. It's a freaking catch-22. And I don't like it. I think they should reap some kind of suffering. I don't know what yet. But they need to. Huh. Codex entries. Her perfumed sanctuary. Divine Rosamund. Now here's an interesting story. Rosamund was the youngest divine ever crowned. She was born to the noble Montbelliard family and groomed for the rank of divine by her predecessor, divine Hortensia II. Records of Rosamund describe her as a radiant beauty, and she captured the hearts and imaginations of the Orlesian public almost immediately. Not long after she was crowned divine, erotic art and literature featuring her began to make an appearance in noble Orlesian circles. The situations depicted in these works were entirely fictional. Divine Rosamund led a life that was beyond reproach, but it seemed that her purity only served to fan the flames of creativity in her followers. To them, reality was a meddlesome creature to be punted off the nearest cliff, and they showed no restraint in portraying the divine in the midst of activities both forbidden and often physically impossible. Wow. Several pages of a pamphlet containing a story about Rosamund still exist in the private collection of a certain gentlewoman who will remain unnamed. One page describes in painful detail Rosamund's perfumed sanctuary. The rest are dedicated to portraying the most holy at her daily exaltations before she is joined in worship by her devoted Templars. Wow. Just wow. From Secrets of the Most Holy by Sister Damson. When we heard of the injustices against our fellow mages at the White Spire, the Circle of Magi in Valhalla, I feared what was to come. Our circle at Dersmuid is small and isolated. It exists largely as a facade to appease the Chantry. When the other circles rose up, the Chantry sent seekers across the bay from Isley to investigate. They found us mixing freely with our families, training female mages in the traditions of the seers, and denounced us as apostates. Perhaps they thought we were spineless rogues that could be intimidated with a little bloodshed. Before I was first enchanter, I was the daughter of Captain Ravad of the Felicissima Armada. I know how to plan a battle. They brought with them a small army of Templars. We fought, and we might have won, but they invoked the right of annulment, with all the unrelenting brutality that allowed. It is their right to put screaming apprentices to the sword, burn our tainted libraries, crush irreplaceable artifacts under their heels, tear down the very walls of our home. No mage has the right to disagree. We of the Dersmuid Circle wait now, behind barricades. I have sent word to our brother and sister mages of this outrage. When they break through, we will not die alone. Final journal entry of First Enchanter Revella, slain in Dersmuid, 940 of the Dragon Age. A drop of blood stains the corner of this letter. Night vigilant, Trent watch. It is good to hear you escape the conclave alive. Come to Therenfall Redoubt. Send a bird when you're half a day away. Night Captain Denham will meet you. Come at night. Ensure no one sees you. I will meet you in Denham's office. Things are happening in the Order. We must discuss them privately before you return to your duties. Lord Seeker Lucius Corona, a scrawled note. Whatever comes, follow the instructions in the shipment to the letter. The officers know what they've signed on for, but don't start all the knights on Red Lyrium at once. Oh my gosh. Use the amounts we parceled out. Give them medicine for the pain. They need to be ready to fight again soon enough. These are your people now, Lord Seeker. Be a better master to them than the Chantry. If I hear differently, you'll answer to the one we both serve. S. This note is creased several times as if it were folded. What? Childer Cole. That's weird. That's a weird number to get a call from. Makes it sound like a coal company. Be wary, every Templar, as if it were folded and jammed into a pocket. Be wary, every Templar will be on watch for what you are. A Lord Seeker is never seen without ceremonial armor. I had a replica made. It should serve your purpose in Therenfall. Remember, Seekers have no place in the new world our master is building. The life of Lucius Corran ends with you. To be corrupted. The corruption is taking hold now. What doesn't hurt is numb. Head's all foggy, but the scientist in me can't help but describe what this feels like. My body is breaking down. The fingernails were the first to go. I started to itch all over when I scratched, they peeled back. Clumps of hair fell away, then clumps of flesh. I hear a song in my head. It's deafening. The most beautiful thing I've ever heard, but I don't hear it with my ears. It's in my brain. A blissful sound. This must be the call for which the Darkspawn yearn. What causes them to dig so feverishly? I'd still rather die. Suppose that's something. Missive found in the Deep Road. Signed only Warden Pierce. Dang. A nutty affair. Several months after Clemens II died, rumors that she had been a man in disguise began circulating in Valreo. The gossip was eventually traced back to one sister, Constance, who was present when the Divine's body was cleaned and dressed for her funeral. Constance had a weakness for barley wine, and spoke of Clemens II's sensitive matter to a local tavern keep after having imbibed large quantities of the beverage. Revered Mother Estelle put the rumors to rest by declaring that she had also aided the sisters in dressing the late Divine's body for her cremation, and knew for a fact that Clemens II was a woman. She went on to say that Sister Constance was mistaken. What she saw was actually a squirrel that had clambered in through an open window and come to rest between the Divine's legs. Wow! You could have stopped before and people would have believed you. And now that you said this, it makes people question you again. From Secrets of the Most Holy by Sister Damson. Supposed to be 2 purchase spots. I was here. They're selling nothing. Oh, here, there it is. Whew, those are pricey.
The Golden City.
Okay. Can this actually be locked off? No spawns. Okay, so it's not that they're not existent, it's that they're just sparse. What was that? Oh, it wants me to find the landmarks, but... Okay. This is stupid. I can still get it done, but I have to find these... bandits. And they don't spawn that frequently. Whoa, you just dropped out of the sky. Okay, all I gotta do is ride around. Eventually I'll find a good spot that the bandits spawn at. So freaking irritating. I'm just gonna ride. Eventually they'll show up, right? This really clinches it though, doesn't it?
Whoa!
Where am I? If enemies don't spawn... Like, what the heck? Why would they make it so the enemies stop spawning? If you're going to make a game like this, you have to make the enemies a frequent spawn. That just circles back. That's a tree floating in the sky. I love the sound. Every time. How is this possible? There are no enemies anywhere. The one spot there will be enemies is the dragon at the dragon's, well, den. Whoa, giant spider. Not what I'm looking for. You know what? I need to kill giant spiders anyway.
Done and done.
Spider Raker. Oh my gosh, please drop something. Not that. Not that. Not that. You know what? Screw this quest. I hate doing this, but screw this quest. Because this is the quest designed by people who don't know how to design quests. They're so used to the Dragon Age style of quest, they don't know how to design open world quests. For instance, rule number 1 of designing an open world quest.
Finally died. It was a blessing, really. He's been in so much pain since Haven. He was out of his mind at the end. Smiled. Said he smelled his mother's turnip stew. And slipped away.
That's why he used the turnips. But the first rule of designing open world quests is you make it so that it can be accomplished. Not by random chance. You make it so you know who to hunt, and you hunt them. Skyhold has stolen bricks. Found a brick mark I know from my elder's notes. Fired in Highever before it was sacked in 480. That was Orlais, but the style isn't, so it was probably looted. There may be others. That time is long past, but the Inquisitors should know where they live. Ganon, Mason. Our cause rights a greater wrong. Crimes of the past will be eclipsed soon enough, as this becomes the home of the Inquisition. But send word to Highever so they can amend their histories. Commander Cullen.
Inquisitor. Do you have any advice for me?
Tell that demon, what does it call itself? Cole. Tell it to leave. He may not mean harm, but that does not mean he will not harm us. Spirits are not creatures to take at face value. Be cautious with him, Inquisitor.
I have some more questions.
Why am I not surprised?
Tell me about
Tell me!
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony.
She never tells me.
Perhaps.
I'll let you get back.
She never tells me of Anthony.
You'll be quick, will you? I'm a runner. They may be running.
No need for commentary. Just do your job.
This is part of my job.
It is if I say it is.
Right you are.
The Skyhold Garden. Craft it. Invest in the garden space to increase utility while reflecting the Inquisition's needs. Okay. Increase the ability to grow herbs or create a chantry space to gather resources from the faithful. Reward 1+1 power.
We are honored to serve. Oh, Bells, it's you. Morris. Sir Morris, I suppose. I am serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs. Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
The previous quartermaster survived Haven. Where is she?
She had views. Has views. Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais. She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
Okay, they swapped them out anyway. What's the point of that whole thing?
It's an important one.
My family has ties to several freehold militias, as well as cousins acting as officers in Ferelden and Orlais.
And your qualifications?
My family holds treaties with 3 new money Tevinter houses, and a rare Orzuma contract with a Paragon namesake.
And your qualifications?
To be honest, your worship, that was my question. I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the widest and most appealing resource net. But I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it.
Okay, so he's connections, nothing else.
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
Our capacity increases, as do our requests to suppliers. I've had to threaten some contracts. It was exhilarating.
Good for you.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
A letter home. Father, no, I will not come home. I know what happened to Haven. I was there, and I am not afraid of death. If none of us are brave enough to stand, then all of us will fall. I am your son. If you trust nothing else, trust me. The Inquisition is our only hope. I also would like to request that you stop using such language to refer to the Inquisitor. It is not what you think. She is not trying to replace the divine, or the Chantry, or become a god. I know it's hard for you to see an elf in a position of such power, but I think it's time for you to think about why you feel the way you do about them. Don't you remember the stories of Andraste and the elves who helped her? If the Inquisitor is really Andraste's herald, maybe it's Andraste sending us a message, telling us to let go of our foolish hatreds. I just hope you'll be able to see that this is what I want, and what I feel is my duty. I think Mother would be proud, and I know she would want you to be proud of me too. Your son and dedicated Inquisition soldier, Eustace. Well, good job, man. You earned some respect from me from that letter. Pamphlet, lift your voices. Greetings, Inquisition. Ugh. And a pun. Hope you're excited for our next meeting. I certainly am. In these dark times, fellowship and song will keep us from the depths of despair. So let us lift our voices and our spirits. Here are the pieces we will be learning in the upcoming weeks. Lyrics and musical notation are available in the archives. So come prepared. The Storm Coast Claim, Circle of Flame, The Girl in Red Crossing, The Ballad of Nuggins. Wow, that's a lot. Although there were many votes for Andraste's Mabari, I've decided to leave it off the list as attempts to perform it tend to leave most choir members a sobbing mess. That's a pretty good reason to go, no. I've decided to leave it off the list as attempts to perform it tend to leave most choir members a sobbing mess. Singquisitor Faye. Wow. P.S. I understand that some of you object to being called the Singquisition. If you can't come up with a better name, it is not your place to criticize. And no, the Harry Heralds is not a better name. Yes, it is. I love the Harry Heralds. Okay, so gonna take stock of the qualms I have with this game so far. Its side quests leave something to be desired if they're going to do the whole, you need to go kill these guys. By the way, these guys don't spawn anymore. Stick. Where do they spawn? Requisitions. Best spots. Okay, wait. This one's all... Oh, this is so stupid. They make it so it's a repeatable quest, but it's not... But it doesn't repeat. Screw that quest. Can I... I can't get rid of it. Okay, great. Better courtyard. Need 2 quarries and a logging stand. Oh, because I've already used 1 logging stand, that's why. Okay, sit in judgment.
Word is the courts in Royale are full to bursting.
Distractions everywhere. No one has time.
Sit.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment, where you will sit in judgment.
Who will I judge?
Who will I be judging exactly? Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
Ah, true.
Do I really need to oversee even more death? I'm nearly at capacity. I share your distaste for more bloodshed, but it needn't come to that. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Okay, that's pretty good. Hold on, I'll begin in a moment. I just want to check out this decorative gems thing a little more, because something stood out to me. I've had this quest for a long time. I fought everyone in the Hinterlands, and not once did they ever drop anything.
Is there anyone I should judge? Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you. You recall Gerion Alexius of the Winter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination, on your own life, no less. Tevinter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former magister as you see fit. I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
Huh? Judgment. Okay, so... Interesting. I thought so.
Your magic was theoretically impossible, Alexius. I could use people like you. Your sentence is to serve under guard as a researcher on all things magical for the Inquisition.
No execution. Very well.
Well, I thought Dorian approves of this, or would approve of this. Oh, I think he did. There was just so many I missed it. So what that did for me... No, wrong one. What that did for me... He gave me an agent, it said. So I should be able to go this way. What up? Oh.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say?
More things.
That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her.
Are you wearing only leather?
Cheer up, Josie.
What was that
We at least
sound?
have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things.
Oh, it's me. I'm wearing only leather.
We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevada, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
A dangerous one.
Should I post more guards outside your room? That should be unnecessary, Inquisitor. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
That's putting it mild. I was going to say the same thing.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment. They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
Well, discuss them with me.
I have
I'm
time
open.
if you'd like to review things with me. I wouldn't wish to impose. If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered. Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss.
And I need to know what's going on.
Right on the parlor floor. In front of everyone at the soiree.
Oh.
Who does such a thing in front of their guests? The Duke of Kellington, apparently. And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt with that mustard taint on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention...
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
Bit more than that, actually.
2.5 hours, I think. But no one's counting. Oh, dear. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
You needed a break.
You've been working continually since I met you, Josephine. And that can't stop. I must be going. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
Very good. Gotta maintain good morale among my troops. I already judged the prisoner. What do you mean, sit and judge the prisoner? I just did that. Apparently we came to my room. Nope. Ow, my ankles. Oh, there are birds everywhere. Stay out of my room. Wait a minute. I can't sit in judgment. I've already done that. I'm in a weird limbo. I've sat in judgment, so it's not here. But it's also not yet finished. Huh? Maybe it is. Maybe it is completed. Hey, it's completed. Okay. I got rid of it. Okay, I need to find an arcanist at the war table. I can do that, I think. What the? Hold up. Something's going on out here. Fast travel to here. Wait, what? Upgrades the garden to a chantry, bringing hope to all who seek it. A functional upgrade that brings a potential resource gain from the inspired, including gold from tithes. Utility and comfort. Upgrades the garden by committing the space to simple greenery and cultivation. A functional change that allows more herbs to be harvested. If I had more viewers, I'd be able to just ask you all what you think, but I have to resort to going to the forums again of the game. So chantry or herb garden. Here's herb garden. You gain 6 plants instead of 2. They do not go faster, nor is there any other advantage of the chantry garden, though if you craft a lot of potions, or want to go for the botanist achievement, harvesting 50 plants from the Skyhold garden is much more convenient. Chantry garden. Keep 2 herb pots. Chantry banner crown. Get a codex entry for the Skyhold garden. The resource gained from the inspired and the gold from dies refer to 3 war table missions that get unlocked. Oh. Oh. Okay. Apparently, if you aren't faithful, I'm going to not go with the Chantry Garden. Like, this is why. This unlocks 3 war table missions. But if you're not, like, truly faithful to the Chantry or one of those devotees, you, don't unlock those missions, according to online sources. Which means if you're not faithful, the herb garden's probably better. Irreversible. Well, you gotta make me second guess myself. Okay. You know what? One person just made a good point. We're role-playing, right? I'm a Dalish elf. Herb garden. I'm not a Chantry follower. Skyhold garden, where wither grows the simple scent of sprigs anew in furrowed soil. For on the vine are yours and mine, a bounty blessed by honest toil. Though brave in war and ways we are, and wander thus in victory, it's on the vine where yours and mine are graced with health and history. In home and hearth and battlefield, our sustenance is common held. If on the vine are yours and mine, and always there we are compelled. For turning home is not retreat, when home is why we fight at all. And on the vine is yours and mine, entreating in our heart the call. So of the boons you cannot buy, there are but two we're certain of. Not on the vine of yours or mine is first the cost of truest love. And that denied a purchase price, we turn our gaze to what's in hand. And of the vine are yours and mine. Tomatotal from our own land. That was so great, except for that word I've never heard before. Tomatotal. Hello.
Inquisitor, Elan Vemar.
Who are you?
Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as apothecary.
Oh, thank you.
My colleague Adan was clear about the worth of your cause. I look forward to assisting him.
Ah, thank you. Did we need a replacement?
I wasn't aware we had requested a replacement for him.
Not a replacement. Assistance. With recent escalations, he asked for help so he could spend his time gathering resources.
Oh.
The old tosser wanted some garden time. All the mundane needs of Skyhold.
Old tosser.
If you note anything special, let me know. I'm here to serve the cause we must.
Thank you. I look forward to growing. Can I grow different things? Elf fruit? And so if I grow elf fruit, can I grow crystal grace? It won't let me grow crystal grace. But I can grow spindleweed. And I need twice as much elf fruit as I need, how do I harvest? All it's letting me do is plant seeds, but I can't harvest them. Maybe they're not bloomed yet. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're just not bloomed. Okay, so I did that. I got Cullen I gotta talk to. That's right. How do I get over to Cullen? Fast travel. Here. Okay, admittedly, there is a ton to do. I just wish there were ways to attain requisition items more easily. Oh, you're in here. Ugh. Okay. Hold on, I'll talk to you in a second. I have not yet been in this tower. Oh, it's your bedroom. Dude, this is one really drafty bedroom. There is a hole right above your bed. How do you sleep in this place? Whee! Okay. Colin, you okay?
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. They're in full redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall until he was expelled from the Order.
Samson?
He was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
That takes care of Samson.
Samson's armor was glowing with the stuff. He'll go mad soon enough.
He seemed clear-eyed at Haven. Even so, deluded commander is no less worrisome. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
Oh. That's good thinking.
I like finding the Red Templars' vulnerabilities before fighting them head-on.
We'll need every advantage against what courses through their veins. Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
Alright, let's do this. Codex unlocked, Samson. That was interesting. I actually did drop right there. It's like it shifts, like fast travel shifts the world around me. Summon the War Council. I'm not going to do the quest. I'm going to do the other quest. The one that lets me get wow. Yeah, sure, yeah, report. Nightingale. We underestimated the threat. Our friend the Marquis met with a dozen nobles in the past week. Bribes in the form of gifts changed hands. Most of them busted Justine V. We appropriated one, discovered a hollow and stuff. I did this one. Oh. Okay, that's weird. Hold on. I'm looking for... Okay, let me get these. A letter to Commander Colin, the Mortalitasi is said to be friendly. Okay, a letter to Commander Colin with information on the apostate. The Mortalitasi is said to be friendly with both the dwarf and the Ferelden, and a circle member in good standing, according to all accounts. Servant of Navarra. Inquisitor, I will admit, when your ambassador first approached me with the claims regarding Virelius, I was unconvinced. Indeed, I did not heed the evidence even when it was presented. It was only when one of your mages, an apostate named Sidoni, managed to drive the clouds from my mind that I finally realized the spell I had been under. Virelius has been imprisoned, and we will be on the lookout for any further efforts by these cultists to infiltrate my nation. Navarra is most grateful. King Marcus Pentagast. Yay! Magister Icestaff and 20 influence. How do I get that apostate? Not apostate. The, anarchist. Not anarchist. Arcanist. Very different from an anarchist. And something that looks suspiciously like an archdemon. I'd find anyone to tell me that this is no blight. We have Blackwall's treaties and we have cause. Thetis will require little persuasion. Josephine. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Protect line level in. I will protect my home. Hold on. There's so many, I don't know what the actual mission is called. Rune crafting. I'll just mark that. One, two, three, four. Okay. Damage bonus of not being hit for 5 seconds. It's a good staff. I'll decide who gets it later. But right now I need to figure out where this Arcanist is. Blood Lotus and Dawn Lotus are both found in the Falamire. The area is also known for Summerstone and Blue Vitriol. Now that the Inquisition...
I suppose not. Haven was trying.
Now that the Inquisition has established a camp in the region, they could instruct the men to seek out these resources and send anything they find to Skyhold. Okay, so these are literally just resource hunting things. Hinterlands, notable for elf root and onyx. The Inquisition forces at the camp could search for these resources and arrange shipment to Skyhold. Shadows over Denerim. Inquisitor, first things first, an apology. I offered the rebel mages safe harbor in Ferelden only to have them drive my uncle out of his own town. So I'll admit I wasn't the best of moods when I first met you. I just wanted everyone out of Redcliffe, and didn't care who was responsible for what. Now I wish I'd done otherwise. Isn't that always the way? Ah, that's totally Alistair. Yeah. Isn't that always the way?
You read the report?
These cultists...
It was unusual.
Venatori, I think they're called?
Yes.
We have them in the royal palace, or so I'm told. Like rats, but with magic and nasty sneers. I don't know what they're up to, but I need to find them and drive them out. Since the Inquisition knows all about them, I'm hoping you'll help. Something, grateful something. Wait, did you just write that? You scribes do this on purpose, don't you? And he still sent it. Something, grateful, something. Wait, did you just write that? You scribes do this on purpose, don't you? King Alistair Theron. I have just the agent in mind for this. Allow me to send her to Denerim to quietly hunt down the Venturous spies. Well, they are spies. Spycraft seems... Why should they see us doing it? Okay, hold on. Why? This is clearly spycraft. So shouldn't I send a spy to deal with spies? Shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna send Liliana, because she has history with Ali.
Inquisitor.
Also, she's much faster than Colin is at the moment. Hold up. Okay. Okay, former Magister Alexius helps out Liliana. I did not know that. That's partially why she's so fast. Former Magister Alexius has been pressed into service for the Inquisition, improving its understanding of the arcane with his experience in pushing the boundaries of magic. It's my secrets, connections, Enchanter Elendra. And the Warden. Gain Ozumar's friendship. Specializations for the Inquisitor. What? I can ensure instruction for the legions who want to join, but we can expect the Inquisitor to remain a leader. But can we expect the Inquisitor to remain a leader while training with a subordinate? She is a figure of inspiration and should rightly be one of aspiration. Promoting a specialist from within the ranks seems lacking. With due respect to our people, the needs of the Herald are so specific, I recommend looking outside for the best combat specialists to be found, regardless of their affiliation. The Zerkers may have dispersed, but we still have our contacts. There are powerful mages not tied to the rebellion who can offer training.
At your service.
The best of the best have been summoned. Training with these specialists will ensure the Inquisitor's abilities remain at their height. Rewards received. Apparently nothing. Aha! Found it! Finally! Holy cow. Skyhold. Acquire the advantage. Skyhold has an incredible potential for runecrafting and mastercraft smithing. If only we had a gifted mind to gain full benefit. The War and the Venatori have claimed many experts, but we have located an arcanist with great skill and a reputation for humbling first enchanters in both Andrastian and Imperial circles. 2 assassination attempts, and at least 1 explosion, have made landholders reluctant to allow her passage through their territory. It will take significant effort to bring her from Tantervale, but this arcanist would be invaluable to the Inquisition. I mean, I'm assuming this one doesn't matter. Pretty confident, actually. Yeah, it doesn't matter. For our passage, they must know she's there. They will not. Alliance can overwhelm any concern. The owners of where she will travel need only be convinced of the worth of pleasing us. Full retinue will secure safety along the Imperial Highway. I'll bring her with a full retinue. She's important. She's awaiting. I messed up. Hold on. The Arcanist has been secured despite great cost and the concern of more than a few traditional minded mages. She awaits a meeting with the Inquisitor in the Undercroft. Okay. Hold on. Got a lot more to do. The search for the Hack Rider. Ruffles, first off, you play a mean hand of wicked grace. Thank you. Second, you lead the lead you dug up for me on finding this Bellenforth guy in Kirkwall is starting to show some promise. I got my editor to look around for me. She's a coterie boss, so people tell her things whether they want to or not. She tracked down the poor sod carrying the manuscripts out of Kirkwall. This is where it gets weird. The courier is a magistrate, Lord Werner Cammering. The coterie won't touch him with a 10-foot pole. Maybe you could have a polite word with him for me? Varric. A magistrate courier? He has to be involved with something else. Let's find out what. I have a friend in the Kirkwall Guard. She might be willing to talk to this magistrate. I'm owed a few favors in the Viscount's office. I could call one in. Alright, the search for the Hack Rider. Let's see. Who's best to handle this? I'll send Cullen. He's a little faster. We've received a message from Ozma. Okay, she's the only one who can do this. I thought so. Knowing an ancient darkspawn threatens status, King Balin has officially declared his support for the Inquisition. Josephine, I would advise sending a delegation to Ozma as soon as possible to cement this alliance. I agree. Let's do it. Okay. Nice. Now I need to decide what I'm doing next. Maybe. Unless I broke the game. Whoa! What's going on? Is this my Arcanist? I'm outside now. Hello! Ow. Ugh. Theron.
Thanks for my life in Haven. You've all sorts serving now. If that means change, so be it. Inquisitor.
Alright, I guess she's done. My trainer?
Hello? Yes, hello. I am your trainer.
Yes?
I am your trainer.
You said that.
Good, because it has been a long journey. The cause is just, and if we don't start soon, you won't have time to learn. I am your trainer.
What? Are you alright?
You seem a little scattered.
It's nothing. I'm just a little fatigued. It's nothing. Thank you. I was charged with studying the breach and the subsequent rifts to discover how they affected traditional disciplines. I was enthralled. So were the 19 others, I presume. They're dead. They learnt the power, but couldn't wield it. Rift Mage Inquisitor. The forces are incredible. And with training, you will be incredible. I know how not to die, and I can teach it. It's incredible.
Apparently it's incredible. Who told you to study the rifts?
Who charged you with studying magic from the rifts?
The Mages Collective. I did not just say that. Yes, I did say it, and we're proud to help. We are nimble, we could move quickly and commit people to this rift magic. Many people.
The Mages Collective, nice.
Stable and safe. We're very proud.
What is your name? Maybe start there.
I am your trainer.
That isn't a name.
It is what I am. I try very hard to remember that much. There is so much else to keep in mind. Understand, Inquisitor, that I have learnt it all very quickly, so you do not have to.
What is wrong with this woman? Like, something's really wrong. Rifts are a recent phenomenon.
The rifts were triggered by the breach. There's already a school of magic.
A school? No. Yes. Sort of. The holes in the veil flooded us with magic, and that can be used. It changed some rules, modified them, enough that the careless inverted themselves, old forces in new forms. Others will try, their results will vary, but you will have the best instruction. Because your trainer has already taken the risk. The price has been paid.
It's like her name is your trainer. Why is this a good
Tell
discipline?
me why this would best suit me.
You are the Inquisitor.
And?
You deserve power that casts your enemies aside with the abandon of a creative force, crushes them with your very will. That is the promise. Who better than you? You are the Inquisitor.
Okay, show me how to begin. That was weird. That was a weird conversation.
Places you have been, and some you have not. That is necessary. So the price is not paid twice. Follow the instruction, and you will know the way. You'll understand the power. Then, I'll show you more. After all, I am your trainer.
You're my trainer. Understood. Journal. Rune crafting. That's it. This. Sure, yeah. Inventory? Not inventory. Character maybe? Inventory? Said I got tome. I don't know where the tome is. A dragon slaying rune seems too good to be true. Bonus damage against dragons on each weapon strike. Okay. I need giant spider glands.
Hello? Yes? I am waiting for you to complete your task. If you do so, you can be a Rift Mage. I know how not to die, and I can teach it. It's incredible.
Show me how to begin.
Very well. Show me how this should go.
You have already received the instruction and need to...
I did? Where? Okay, it's not in Skyhold. Inquisitor Pat. Okay, speak to the... I did that. Oh, trainers. There's a master of combat technique only the best trainers will do. Way of the Rift Mage. Some of the Tome of Rifts. So, acquire writing on Rift Magic. Rift Mage President. Collect tomes from Venatori.
Inquisitor, I heard a tapping. My skills are required.
And you are?
Speaker Vius Anaxas. I have come from Navarra as a voice for the dead. Welcome them.
Okay.
I will serve your cause.
You speak for the dead.
Excuse me? You speak for who?
The dead. Many assume that they have misheard. I am of the Mortalitasi. We tend to those who have passed and revere their lives by honoring them in death. And when the living are...
Oh, that's the Mortalitasi.
We give the bodies of the dead physical purpose once more. Necromancy, Inquisitor. The dead will serve for you.
Oh. It sounds like blood magic.
You're a mage who manipulates life. How is this not blood magic?
Blood magic consumes life. It tears at the living to manipulate and destroy. It is a cancer among our kind. We honor life by venerating the dead. We give their mortal form purpose. In combat,
Perhaps only for a few moments, but that is still more than they had. More than opposing you normally allows.
What is a Mortalitazi?
We are the caretakers of the Grand Necropolis of Navarra. For the treasured relative, we usher a spirit of the Fade into the void of their mortal form. It honors them both. But when enemies threaten the living, we turn death into a weapon of war, instead of merely the result.
Raise the dead?
You're saying you can bring the dead back to life?
Of course not. The souls of our departed cross the Fade to be with the Maker. The body is left empty.
Then, what is it that you do?
In the Grand Necropolis, we would usher in a displaced spirit of the Fade, eliminating imbalance. But this is war. Every battlefield has one thing in abundance: death.
Yep.
I turn the bodies of enemies into weapons against them. We do not manipulate the living. We make use of the dead.
That is different, but still it's summoning demons.
Tell me why this would best suit me.
It is not for everyone, yet we all reach beyond life. You have already killed many out of necessity. To stop at death is wasteful. Death can make allies of enemies. Death can rend the battlefield. Death can terrify.
People will fear me.
Don't you want to terrify? Fear means there are fewer to fight next time.
Also true.
Fear means lives are saved, if that is your concern.
What's involved?
I'm ready to learn what you know.
Then your journey begins as others end.
Okay.
The steps are small,
Skull?
but vital. There is instruction and veneration. Then you'll return. We shall see what this life holds for you.
I need Navaran skull. I have Navaran skulls. Bloodstones. Okay, I need bloodstones.
Your worship.
Oh, it's you.
Hold and declare, Inquisitor.
What do you mean?
I ask your intent. I was summoned to oversee training, and I would know my charge. I am your commander in this matter. Commander Helene.
She's an elf. Okay, welcome, Commander.
Thank you for coming, Commander Helene.
Commander will suffice, recruit. I teach the skills of the Knight Enchanter. It is a rank. It is a life. Understanding its hierarchy is the first step. You already know this. You were not made Inquisitor and then taught to lead. I will teach you how to rise to your place. How to join your warriors, spectral blade in hand. How to command the ranks while standing beside them. Are you ready?
An elf has a human rank.
Commander is a title I associate with human forces.
Knight Enchanter has roots in Elven tradition, but it has utility in every tradition.
Oh.
There are no borders for the mage who wields a spectral blade. There is respect, and there is fear.
Where have you served?
Who granted your rank? What forces have you served with?
I cannot say.
Then how do I know you're capable?
You know because I have told you, and I will teach you the same authority.
Well, that's kind of egotistical. Why is this a good discipline?
Tell me why this would best suit me.
I cannot. Only you know if you are fit to lead with more than maps. Do you have the mettle to raise a blade in grand melee? To have your presence make heroes of your charges? This is a path for leaders. You tell me if you are worthy.
Show me what's involved.
I'm ready to learn what you know.
Then we will begin the simple steps.
Spirit Blade hilt.
And we shall see what heights you reach. You have a task, a simple construction. Go, learn, and return. Soon you will lead from the front. Soon you will command.
Wisp essences and lazurite. Okay, now I need to go to the Undercroft. I can't fast travel there. That's disappointing. That'll do. Undercroft. And now the Arcanist.
Inquisitor?
The Arcanist has arrived.
You should see for yourself.
What the heck are we looking at? What is all this? Creepy. I don't see the Arcanist. A dwarf. Wait a minute.
Stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
Wait a minute. It's Dagna! Remember from the first game? She became an Arcanist.
You're the magical advisor?
Oh, you're her. The Inquisitor.
Same voice actor and everything.
Arcanist, Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty. Breach was pretty too, in a destroy everything sort of way.
You're not what I expected.
Not quite what I was expecting. You're a dwarven arcanist.
The only one. When you learn things everyone says you can't, you get to be the first.
It's true.
To tell you. I've looked at Harrod's devices. Precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking. No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective.
It's what now?
As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
Almost? Oh, I love that word, almost.
Where does a dwarf go to study magical theory?
Get out. I asked myself that question for years. Turns out, not in Orzammar.
Right.
I had to start at a circle. I had help, though. A Grey Warden, and I am forever grateful. With that section, I visited a half-dozen circles. The wonders I've seen. And with an objective eye, I can spot where they overlap. That's a surprise for every teacher. It's a grand tradition, and it works so well with new thinking.
A Grey Warden helped
You
you.
mentioned a Grey Warden who helped you start your studies.
Not any Grey Warden. The Grey Warden.
Oh.
The hero of Ferelden is a hero in Orzammar, too. It's incredible that someone like the hero of Ferelden would stop to help the little people. Literally.
Warden sounds special.
The Warden affected you in a special way.
Talk to anyone, they'll say the same. It was a dark time. There was one light. He saved us. Saved me.
Well, you must have learned a lot.
Your years of study have paid off.
Oh yes, the mages said I brought a valuable perspective. I've even presented my work to the College of Enchanters. I
Nice.
wanted an exchange. The Surface could learn about lyrium smithing, and Orzammar would gain knowledge of magic. But now there's no college. And so far as the Shaper is concerned, I'm castless. So you're getting my best work, Inquisitor. Let's make some great stuff.
I like it.
You gave up so much, left your home. Was it really that amazing?
Yes. I left my home and my family, but I just knew I could be more than a smith. I wish my people weren't stuck in the past, and I regret that my father couldn't imagine another life for me. But I don't regret what I did.
Enough excitement for now.
Rein it in. You have work to do.
Right, sorry. I get carried away when I think of it. Ready when you need me. Well, how are you?
Why'd you agree to join
Want
us?
to join the Inquisition? Is there something you want?
How could I waste a chance to get close to you? And Corypheus? My goodness. And actual physical rifts in the Vale? Also, dwarves? We don't dream. So, when mages talk about it, I can only, well, dream what it would be like.
Nah.
So there's that, and all the things you'll probably find, and what I'll get to make. The rules are different here. Plus, you're paying me a lot. Like, wow, so much.
That's a good reason too.
arcanist?
I took the title because I'm a magical researcher, philosopher, and master of practical application. And I like it. I can't actually do magic because I'm a dwarf, but that also means no risk of possession. Safer than a mage.
True.
Every skill I have, I've learned through reason and understanding. Coming from the Smith caste, I know the value of mastering a craft. Did you know dwarves invented enchanting? Probably.
It did sound like it whenever I talked to them. What are your skills?
What is it you do, exactly?
I was born to the forge. That's literal in the Smith caste. So the hammer and tong, that's like a heartbeat. But you've a man for that already, and a good one. I'm here because of my passion for magic. Magical study, magical theory, magical enchantment, and through it, the manipulation of masterworks. I studied it all with an objective eye. No secrets, no fears. That lets me apply principles like no other. Maybe one other, but I don't have that wonky of a mind, so I still kind of win.
No one will ever be as good as Sandal. He is the best.
You have the ability to make exceptional weapons and armor. Masterworks?
There's an art to the forge, as well as enchanting. You need an ear for it. And hands. Eyes, too. Nothing bad to say about Herod on that front. He's wonderful. But there's this little more needed. With the right bits, an edge can be more than an edge. Armor can do more than protect. A hue can be just a bit brighter. In short, smithing can be more. In short.
Yeah, because she's a dwarf and she's short.
What's the story with enchanting?
Lyrium is the heart. In certain rational patterns, it beats like something alive. That's how I see it. So, a mage can make your weapons do things, but with the right runes, the right rarities, your toys become wonders. It's the one thing mages can't do. It drives them mad. Literally. Dwarves are resistant, so it doesn't affect us. Mostly.
Yeah.
Another time.
Still affects you. I've seen the effects.
Bring me what you want made, and I'll make sure it goes just right.
Weapons, armor. Where? Potions. Upgrade potions. Skyhold customization. No. No. No, no, no. No, no. Yes. I'm just really curious to see what happens if I make this place completely Dalish. More stuff. Oh, now I have to craft a room. Hold on. I guess that's over.
Not trying to step on your toes, you know.
Serve the Lord who loaded his catapults with anvils. Point made.
Wow. That's a horrible disrespect to any smith. Anvils are expensive. How do I craft them here? I guess so. Corrupting demons. I want the dragon slaying, but I can't make it. I have dragon blood, so I can make a demon slaying rune. I can't make a fire rune. Bonus damage against humanoids, beasts, and animals on each weapon strike. Bonus damage against demons and undead with each weapon strike. Okay. I've got some runes. Not gonna use them just yet. I'm not gonna use them until I craft a new weapon. Journal. Okay, I got these. I need bloodstone. I need lazurite and wisp essences. I need venatory tomes. So basically I need to continue quests before the dawn. That's a creepy image. Much like the Inquisition, Corypheus has invested great time and effort building a trusted inner circle. Samson is a former Templar, a lyrium addict, and now the leader of the Red Templars. Cullen knows Samson well, and believes in intercepting caravans smuggling red lyrium in the Emerald Graves could get the Inquisition closer to taking him down. War table, war table, war table, war table, war table, shards, the oasis. Sand and ruin. War table. Storm Coast. Huh. I have Storm Coast things to clear up. Let's go clean up the Storm Coast, shall we? Wait, dang it. Whew.
Nothing to report, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, there was one more I didn't find. There it is. Okay. Finally finished finding them, or finding the locations. I have to go to those locations. I guess I'll go to this one. Foist. Serpent Stone. Over that way, okay. There's a lot to explore here, and I'm going to explore it all. Got a shard up this way. Ugh, come on, this is clearly a path. Come on! Okay, apparently that is not a path. Oh, but that is a path. I see it now. The way has been made clear to me. It lies open before me. Iron. I don't need more iron. I have plenty of iron, and I can now also request it. Falling rocks? What are these? Corpses? They look like the dead. Alright, these guys are proving to be a little bit of a challenge. This guy won't die! What are you? What are you? Guy just wouldn't die. Navaran skull. Oh. Thank you. Corpse heart. Lovely. Velveteen. Lovely that I just grabbed a corpse heart. Oh, more iron. This way. There's a lot of undead over here for some reason. Wait for it. Cool. Hey, a house. And we found the Great Cove. A fruit. Why am I damaged?
These must be the missing soldiers.
We should see that their families are notified.
I found the missing soldiers. That's interesting. I forgot there were missing soldiers. Bandit notes. These notes were found near murdered Inquisition soldiers. The paper is... Oh, my missing soldier, I see. The paper is not crumpled or torn, as though it were left behind instead of dropped. It's not our place to disagree. They're attempting to set themselves up along the shore, and we have orders. We are the sword, not the hand that wields it. You taught me that. If they're worthy, let them come with a mercy's crest. The blades of Hessarian will listen. You will only get yourself cast out, or
Our men
worse.
were murdered by a group called the Blades of Hessarian. It seems there's a way to challenge their leader.
They have traditions. These men were just following a code. If the Inquisition can win their loyalty, we could steer them on a better path.
Well, that's an interesting way to
It
look
looks like
at
the
it.
bandits are camped further along the beach.
Ah. Now, something over here. Ah. I hear you, I hear you. From skirmish longbow. Slice of lightning. Aha! Gotcha. Okay, what's near now? Cleaning house. Find the bandits and deal with them. It's very vague. Deal with them. Implies many options. Iron. Yes, iron and iron. Pretty sure. Oh, that's not a camp. That is not a camp. I will not deal with them. Hold on. I will find spiders. There's one thing I've learned, it's do the requisitions first. What was that? Gold. Quite a lot, actually. That was almost 100 gold. I need that much if I'm going to keep building up the Inquisition.
One by one they follow me, laughing, drowning in the sea. The rest of the poem is sad.
But the start was so cheery.
I don't know who you are, but you're dying. You're undead. Why so much undead? This is some good looking water. Take it!
They can only return to the Maker if they become real. Why can't they be forgiven as they are?
What?
People say they lack the ability to learn or grow.
Yes?
But the more contact you have with this world, the more ability you gain.
Why would they want to prove the Maker wrong? He's already far away.
It isn't about right and wrong. It's about attention when you think you've been forgotten.
And rolling the ball so it goes in the hole.
Okay, I've got to ask. Is the Maker real in this world? In these writings? I can't tell. Sometimes it sounds like spirits don't think he's real, and sometimes it sounds like spirits think he's real. Oh. A Fade Rift. There's a Fade Rift over that way. But I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to find more spiders. There is a dragon out there. So I'm going to be safe. Ow. Ow. Whoa. 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 Go, my bolts of magic and frost. Ow. I don't like you. Come on, disrupt it. Whew, I keep forgetting I have that power to use the rift magic or whatever. Hey, fire essence. Nice wave. More spindleweed. There's a landmark up here, apparently. I was looking for the caves, because... Oh, wait, there's a cave up here. Perfect. Oh, don't taunt me like this. Don't tease. Ah, man. How am I supposed to get up here? I don't know. I'm going to set my marker here. Where is everybody? Why are you stuck down? Oh my gosh, really? They got stuck up there. I'm too afraid to go down, apparently. Why did Blackwell slightly approve? What did he approve of? Killing these guys? Okay. It's a lot of spindleweed. If I ever need it, I know where to come. I'm hungry. I have got to get some food soon. Alright. Need giant spiders. Yes, now. Okay, I need one more. Deep Stalkers. Not what I'm looking for. Ow! Okay. Spider-Icker. Spider-Icker. Okay, I've got all the Spider-Icker. This is the best way to open a chest. Standing on top of them. So dark down here. Oh, look. Light. Oh. Who on earth set up a camp down here? Light. There we go. Get out there, everybody. Ooh, please. Thank you. Go fight. I'm gonna just loot this real quick. Good job, everyone. Good teamwork. They didn't expect us to come from behind! Black Lotus. Nice. Nah, I'll just run.
They say you're a demon.
Yes. Or spirit. I want it to be spirit.
Either way, I know you're dangerous.
Yes. Like you.
What?
A sack on the side of the road, struggling. The boy runs from it.
Oh.
Fine. So you're dangerous and insane.
You would stop it if you could. That is enough. But don't do it again.
He can look at everyone's histories, not just what they're feeling right now, but also their memories. Okay, the Storm Coast is a little more violent than the, more undead. Than the Hinterlands. Certainly. No, you're not. Whew. Some stone. I'm just returning to the camp the old-fashioned way. By old-fashioned way, I mean running. I need to replenish my stuff. Yes. Crafted antivenom. Spiders have become a problem for scouts. Inquisition healers have asked for supplies to increase our stores of antivenom. Ah, Mercy's Crest. These special amulets are respected by the Blades of Asarian, and fashioning them will allow our agents to negotiate with the cultists and perhaps gain some converts to our cause. Okay. Nice. Rest.
I've news, sir.
Report.
What is it? This may be worthwhile.
Find the bandits. Challenge the bandit leader while wearing the Mercy's Crest. Okay, it's only got one repeatable then. It doesn't progress to anything else. I'll tolerate that. That's pretty okay. Have I done that one? Yes, I completed that one. I need to do... I haven't done this one. So... what's over here? Oh, that's a shard right next to a rift. Interesting. So we're almost done for the day, it looks like. I can keep going for a little bit. I want to get this Astrarium. And maybe I'll go close that other rift as well as get that shard. Oh, that sounded like a dragon. I'm trying to stay up high because I know that the paths all lead down to the coast and I want to stay up on the cliffs. There it is. Wow. That's an impressive tree. What am I drawing? There. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Here to here to here to here. Wait. No. My mind is not in the best space for doing puzzles right now. Two, three, and then, no, it's gotta start here to here. There we go. That was a tricky one. What is that? Pendulum? An anchor. What am I looking at? Constellation Servani. Referred to as the Chained Man, in common parlance, the constellation Servani is traditionally represented by a man dragging a heavy... Oh, it's a man, okay. Dragging a heavy chain behind him. This is thought to be an ancient event representation both of Andoral, the old god of slaves, and the Tevinter system of slavery itself. The representation of Servani has been used by the Trisalis Guild for well over 2,000 years. According to their claim, and is visibly imprinted upon the armor of both juggernauts and the giant golems. And is visibly imprinted upon the armor of both juggernauts, the giant golems guarding the gates to the city of Minrathous. Okay, I see. from a study of Theodosian astronomy by Sister Oran Petrarchius. Went somewhere. I don't know where. But somewhere. What's this? Oh, there's a shrine over there. And over there. This is, once again, massive. Oh my gosh. Seeing red, seeing red, seeing red, seeing... There are 4 red Lyrian deposits over there. That's cleaning house. Wardens of the Coast, members of the Grey, Wardens of the Coast. Members of the Grey, Wardens of the Coast. It didn't look too far. I think I can make it all the way there. Sorry I've been really quiet. I think it's a side effect of me being hungry. The hungrier I get, the quieter I get. Alright. Whoa. Made it down the mountain.
Someone's come with a challenge.
The others failed.
Okay. Hold on. Since I can walk around peacefully right now, Hardin Hightown, Chapter 2 by Varric Tetris. Magistrate Dunwald's butler had the air of a man who had never risen before dawn in his life. He stared down his nose at Don Brnokovic and his partner, Jevlin, as if he were on some lofty balcony above them, instead of standing in the parlor in his own dressing gown. The magistrate is indisposed. This can wait until the reasonable hour. He gestured for the guards to see themselves out. The magistrate is dead, Don corrected him. Wake the household. As the butler left, Jevlin shifted uneasily in his new armor. Shouldn't the captain be here? You want to go back to the barracks? Be my guest, Donnan said with a shrug, only half listening as he studied the collection displayed in the room. A dozen ancient swords lay nestled in display cases, protected from dust and prying fingers. He moved to lift the lid of the nearest one. Jevlin started to protest, but then the doors opened. She had eyes the color of topaz and dark hair that fell across her brow like sword strokes. She strolled into the parlor with such dignified elegance that Donnan didn't realize for several minutes that she was clad in a housecoat and not a ball gown. You have news about my husband? What's Seamus done this time? Forget to pay his bill at the Rose? She seated herself and indicated the guards do the same. Donna nodded at the recruit to speak up. Javelin started. No, Lady Dunwall. Actually, she interrupted him with a wave. Marielle, please. Marielle, please. Please. Lady Marielle, your husband has been murdered. Donna took over for the flustered recruit. When did you see him last? Marielle stared at him, her jewel-colored eyes wide, and her voice cracked on. Murdered? Seamus? But a heartbeat, maybe two, passed, and she again became the perfect picture of noble grace. I saw him at dinner, she answered, in a tone anyone might use to comment on the weather. He left before dusk. He said he was going to play Wicked Grace with the Comte de Favre. Do you know of anyone who might have won him dead? Javelin asked softly. People want magistrates dead on principle. She gave a wry smile, but her voice grew pained. Criminals, political rivals, even people in his district who disagreed with him. She drifted off, lost in thought, and then turned to Donnan, eyes blazing. A week ago, a letter came. Vague threats. I thought it was nothing, but it upset Seamus. Who sent it? Donnan asked. It wasn't signed, but the seal was 6 crossed swords. Can't wait to find chapter 3. You guys have a really small camp here. I mean, this is a really small camp. Oh well, I've searched it. I shall now save again. And duel him.
You would challenge the blades of Hissarion.
This guy is huge.
You killed soldiers of the Inquisition. We cannot let this stand.
You want justice? Claim it.
Hold up. I want to see if there's a way to talk my way through this. Because they made a comment that we could potentially...
So you would challenge the blades of Hissarion?
There's been enough violence. Stand down.
I earned my place here. Do you think I'll step aside for you?
Okay, I guess I have to fight him.
Done. As long as everyone here respects the outcome.
Nice. Hey.
Your worship, the blades of Hissarion are at your service. If you want
Thank
eyes
you.
on the coast,
Thank you. All right. Souls Brews. Okay, cool. Blades of Asarian?
I've not heard of the Blades of Hasarian.
Our work is often misunderstood, but we serve Andraste and whoever proves worthy of wielding us.
You work for me now?
You and your blades are loyal to the Inquisition.
We're loyal to you. I suppose that's the same thing, your worship.
That's simple.
So there's no ill will over what happened with your former boss?
The man was a bastard. You're not the first to stand up to him. You're just the first to win, and we're happy with that.
Oh, cool.
Besides,
Well, you're welcome.
I would rather swear my life to the Herald of Andraste.
Alright, well, I feel like everyone's happy with this arrangement now. Anything to report?
Do you have anything to report?
Nothing of note, your worship.
Alright then.
I should go.
Safe travels, your worship.
I'll be back again later.
You alright?
I was just a girl. I remember them, you know.
I know. We'll be safe here.
Holy cow, Inside Job's getting a second season.
See? I told you.
Alright.
What'd you tell him? A bitter note. A note presumably penned by the Blade's former leader. I do not care that what the Inquisition claims. They lie to serve their own purpose. Do not listen to their corruption. These hills belong to the Blades of Asarian. And have I not been good to you? You follow my will, as you would the will of Andraste. So you have sworn. Okay, the guy, fought, and, okay, apparently you can always challenge for leadership, and he was a bandit who took control of them. The oath sworn by the new converts to the leader of the Blades of Asarian. You were lost, as are we all. Grant me purpose. You were unhearing, as were we all. Let me obey. You are the sword, as are we all. Wield me in her name. That's some guy. These are some guys. Okay. Well, is this considered a camp for me now, or what? Can I just... I can travel to... Okay, cool. It's a fast travel location. That's nice. Alright. I like to think I accomplished a few things. I think next week we'll accomplish clearing out much of the Sword Coast. Right? We're going to clear out the Sword Coast, get everything from here. And I think after we've cleared out the Sword Coast, we'll go to the what do they call it? The Forbidden Oasis? Because that's apparently connected to these shards I've been collecting. I'm curious about that. What's with all these? What is this? What's with all these? Bottles? I wonder if... It'd be cool if these bottles actually end up planted somewhere in my... I'd say planted. Placed on a shelf somewhere in my keep. I still have the landmark in the hinterlands. I know what landmark it wants, but the landmark is right where the dragon is. Kind of... I'm waiting to fight the dragon. Intentionally. There's that one craftable. A rune of dragon slaying. If I can make that, and then I make a bunch of, I might not even need that. I want to make it, but honestly, if I just make a bunch of, frost runes, or not frost runes, frost, staves, and equip 3, let's see, me, Solus, yeah, I just need 3. I'd need to bring Solus, and I need to bring Vivian, because she has ice magic. I would not bring Dorian, because I've spec'd him out entirely for fire right now, so that'd be a terrible idea. But if I bring Vivian and Solus, and then I bring Blackwall, and put him on the front lines, I might stand a chance at beating that dragon. Because that dragon is vulnerable to ice, but I need to give everyone frost staves. I need to give Blackwall resistance to fire, as well as really good armor, which he has. He has really good armor. I just need to give him resistance to fire somehow. I think I can give him that. I have a fire rune. Maybe I can put that on armor? Maybe I need to craft some... In other words, in order to beat the dragon, it's going to take some effort. I'm missing 2 pieces? What am I missing? I've searched almost everywhere. There is still... Okay, yeah. Yeah, there is. I still have to go to the dragon place. So once I've slain the dragon, then I'll check on that mosaic. Region on the coast. So there's still that one region in the hinterlands. Yeah, the dragon area. Which is probably also where that one landmark is. And I have 7 more regions on the coast to discover. Shards are found in the hinterlands. I have 11 more shards to find on the coast. Okay. 14 seeds. 18 banners. 4 windows. Possible thrones for the Inquisitor. I haven't found any thrones, so basically 20. 5 beds and 2 major upgrades. We'll find those. 12 drapes. I have not found where songs are sung in my key, but I do need to collect more songs. Anyway. This entire game is going to take me a very long time. But I like it. This is a lot of content. This is going to get me, like, stretched all the way for, well, forever, apparently. For 1,000 hours, someone told me. I don't think it's going to be literally 1,000 hours. If I stop obsessing over the requisition quests, I should be able to accomplish most of this on Monday. By the way, it is Wednesday today. It's a happy hump day. Tomorrow, we get started on... We get back into Batman, the Telltale game. And we play the last day that I've ever played. Day 2. Not day 2. Episode 2. The last episode that I've ever played was episode 2. So after, and I should be able to get into episode 3, which means tomorrow, we're entering into uncharted territory for me in Batman, a Telltale game. Exciting. So these shouldn't take long. It's the Astrarium, the Wardens. I did this, so I should be able to find a way over here. I should definitely be able to find a way over to this landmark, plant a flag, and go, aha! Mine now. I should be able to get from there over to here, get the campsite. It's not much. It's a campsite. It's the Wardens. Move over to here to get the Wardens and the members of the Grey and an Astrarium. All of this is a lot accomplished. Just all of this. Probably, honestly, 30 minutes tops. Maybe 15 even. If I don't get slowed down by combat after combat after combat or encounter after encounter. After that, I'll make my way down here. That should be pretty simple and straightforward. Wardens of the Coast, members of the Grey, Wardens of the Coast. So I'll do all this. Then I'll work my way up here and satisfy Varric's 4 lyrium finds. All in one location, or one general location. Well, I guess it does make sense as far as metals go. Anywho. Oh yeah, then I have to do this up here. But I haven't found a good way to tie all this in. I might do this first. I don't know. Might do it last. Might do it first, might do it last. There's no easy fast travel point to it. This point and this point are about equidistant, it looks like. Yeah, they're about almost the same distance. I might have less to fight if I go this way. Maybe. And then I have to cross this... What is that, an isthmus? Might be an isthmus. It looks like I have to cross this, though. So, yeah. Oh, wrong button. Wait. Alright, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to getting back into Batman. Mañana. I hope you have a great and happy, relaxing hump day. Until tomorrow, be well. Peace out, all. Bye.